Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 2nd of July 2018. We're going to reflect on Matthew chapter 8, 18 to 22. Now when Jesus saw great crowds around him, he gave orders to go over to the other side. The scribe then approached and said, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." And Jesus said to him, "Foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." Another of his disciples said to him, "Lord, first let me go and bury my father." But Jesus said to him, "Follow me and let the dead bury their own dead." The Gospel of the Lord. Have you ever been to a meeting with leaders of a parish or prayer group or church committee where they talk about how they can increase their numbers? The ideas are diverse. Make the worship more lively, get better preachers, serve more refreshments, arrange babysitters for the kids, have a fun fair, and, of course, there is the fail-safe, organize a healing retreat. That will draw the crowds in. It may not keep them in, but at least they will come for that. And then I look at a passage like this, and I marvel at Jesus' method. We find a variation in Luke's Gospel, see chapter 9, 57 to 62, and I would like us to use that to reflect upon. Let me tell this in my own words. Jesus is on his way to Jerusalem and crowds follow him. Now there is this one dude, undoubtedly impressed with the glamour that seems to surround Jesus. He says, "Jesus, I will follow you wherever you go." And Jesus says, "Really? Where? I might eat at a rich man's house tonight, but tomorrow night I might be sharing a bowl of rice with a beggar woman. The day after I may be in jail, and the following day dead. You still want to follow me?" What do you think this guy did? Followed Jesus or ran for his life? And then Jesus turns to another man and says, "Hey, you follow me." Now this poor chap has just lost his father, and he replies, "Lord, first let me go and bury my father." And Jesus says, "He's dead already. You can't do anything more for him. You go and proclaim the kingdom of God." And what do you think this man did? Followed Jesus or ran away too? Then there's a third guy, possibly somebody who's been with Jesus for the last 3 years, and he listens to all this and starts to get a little nervous. This isn't quite what he was expecting. So he says to Jesus, "You know what? I'll follow you, but I need to think about this a little more. There are parents to look after. There's a wife to satisfy. There are kids to provide for. Let me take care of all of them, and then I'll come. Maybe when I'm about 90 years old, you know?" And Jesus says to him, "You go, buddy. You stay gone." And what do you think this fellow did? Okay. I might have exaggerated this, but not by too much, because this was the way that Jesus spoke. He didn't say, "Come, healing service tonight," or "We got Jerusalem worship ministry playing for us tomorrow night, free snacks thrown in." He said it like it was. And those who ran away, ran away. Those who stayed, stayed. And a lot of those who stayed died terribly. But the faith grew and spread, and salvation came to every corner of the world. So, what's your strategy going to be for the next 6 months? You might want to rethink it. God bless you.